Yo, Big A, what's good, bro? What's good? We saying, bro? We saying.
Glory, glory, man, United. Come on, come on, bro, come on.
Oh, hey, bro,
I told
listen.
you we was gonna win.
I don't listen, yeah. I make no damn excuses, yeah.
Come on.
No, I don't care what you
Come on.
say. I don't care what anyone says. You know what I mean? I ne- I ne- I ne- I never said this was a unbiased channel. Do you know what I mean? This is it. Come on,
Come on.
United. What a game,
All
bro.
day,
What a game, bro.
all day,
But what
all day.
happened though, man? Let's just let everyone know. Like, obviously, Manchester United beat Man City 2-1 in the final of the FA Cup to win their 13th FA Cup. Yeah, now only one behind Arsenal. Yeah, who have 14 FA Cups. Yeah, bro. What a game! First of all, yeah, that was a crazy game, though, man. Come on, Big A. We saying though, where did that performance come from? Man? Like no one. I mean,
Bro,
absolute no one. Unless they're talking nonsense, no one expected that type of performance, man.
listen,
How did Manchester United do it, bro? How did Eric Ten Hag get that performance so right?
listen. He finally coached. He finally, played the midfield that we've been asking for with Amrabat, Kobe Mainu and Bruno Fernandes. You know what I mean? We was compact today. The way the players show that they can take instructions. You know what I mean? That's the one thing that I've
Yeah,
noticed about the players. Sometimes they were disciplined. You know what I mean? They were disciplined on and off the ball. You know what I'm saying? Especially off the ball. I like the
yeah,
way we was the shape and everything. Man City didn't have a shot on target until the 36th minute of the game, and that's not ordinary for a club like City, who are the league champions. But we contained them for so long in the first half, and we was able to nick two goals. The gods were on our side today. We got a bit of luck with the first goal. Error from their side, but credit to Garnacho for putting pressure on them, and they just panicked at the back, panic stations, and then Garnacho gets that goal. Now all of a sudden City are kind of like not necessarily panicking, but they decided to up the tempo a bit. So they're leaving holes in the back, and that ball over the top was always there for us. But Garnacho, he
yeah,
couldn't time his runs most of the time. It was always there. Like I was screaming at the TV, just time the run, just time the run. It's always there. And then when when Rashford played that ball to him for the second goal to Garnacho, and Garnacho, he found Bruno in the middle, and Bruno cleverly found Kobe Mainu. Not many people would have passed it in the box there. They would have either taken a shot
yeah,
or yeah, they would have never passed it. But he saw Kobe Mainu, and credit to Kobe Mainu, man. For me, man of the match, great goal, great performance, and United was just from there we were just controlling the game until Onana had his little moment in the 86th minute, making all us United fans heartbeat. But we revered through the storm, and we got the victory. And I predicted it. I knew we was gonna beat them today. I knew it.
All right, but listen, yeah. I'm gonna be real, yeah. Like, I wasn't expecting that level of performance. Like, I'm not like people are acting like, oh, a lot. I see a lot of people. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, Man City were off it today. They wasn't really at the races.
Nah,
Nah. Man
nah,
United made them play like that. They couldn't get through the
absolutely,
middle.
exactly. Thank you. Yep, bro. We can't you can't legislate for them not performing well or them not showing up. That is it's not their fault, bro. This is a final. This is a FA Cup final. This is a chance to win the silverware. You know what I mean? They wanted to win the double. It's not as if they didn't want to win it. You know what I mean? Maybe they underestimated us because they thought, you
Yo,
know
Big
what,
A, we can't
yeah.
hear you.
Can you hear me? Yo, can you
Yeah,
hear me?
you're back. You're back. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, go
Yeah,
on. I can
sorry
hear
about
you
that,
now,
guys.
bro.
Yeah, sorry about
Yeah,
that. I
go
must
on.
have pressed the button. Yeah, so we can't you can't fault Man United for Man City not showing up. That's not our fault. We came with a good game plan, played our game, and we nullified them. You know what I mean? So if they never showed up, then that's on Guardiola for not preparing his team correctly. So that's on them. But we'll take the win regardless. Come
Oh
on.
yeah. Absolutely, absolutely though, man. Absolutely though. Yeah, but yeah, Man City. I mean, they were so open at the back. Obviously, they were playing
Oh
that high
mate.
line. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
every the ball over the top was on all the
Yes,
time.
exactly. Yeah.
Anytime we want, Man United won back possession, that ball was on. Garnacho, Rashford. I said, you know what? Rashford played well though, man.
Yeah, he did.
We've been criticizing him all season, but come on, bro, he done well, innit?
Absolutely, yeah. You have to give credit where credit's due. No one put in a bad shift today. Everybody did their job, what the manager required from them, and they were up for it. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm giving credit to the manager. He got his tactics right. I'm giving credit to the players. They played their heart out today. It was kind of like a revenge kind of match. You know what I mean? This is the same team we played last year in the final. They done us, and now we got our revenge over them. And like the saying it, revenge is a dish best served cold. So
Bro, I have to say, yeah, like throughout the whole game, yeah, normally, when we play City, I'm nervous, innit? Do you
yeah,
know
of
what I mean?
course, of course.
I watched the game from like behind the sofa, but this time, you know what? I was relaxed, man. Like Kevin De Bruyne didn't do nothing. Silva didn't do nothing. Foden, I gave him a 1 at best. He was rubbish today. I'm gonna lie. Alvarez came on, he was rubbish. Haaland, don't let me even start on him, bro. He was non-existent until he hit the bar. But apart from that, they were rubbish. But look, Manchester United made them play like that. Some people say, "Oh, Man City was too drunk from last weekend celebrating the title." Come on, that's nonsense, bro. Come on. Give credit to Manchester United, Eric Ten Hag for the tactics, bro.
And you know what it is? It's a bit of revenge as well for Eric Ten Hag with the media, because the media have been pushing a narrative of him losing his job, him getting the sacked. You know what I mean? And then even before kickoff, you hear some of the punditry, gaslighting Man City players talking about Phil Foden. How many goals is he gonna get today? Before the match has even started. So these lot already had Man City picked as favourites, which was rightfully so because they're champions. But it's a one-off game. It's the FA Cup final. You can't just say, oh, yeah, Phil Foden's gonna score a hat-trick today without the whistle being blown. You know what I mean? And it showed today. These guys never showed up. They couldn't hack what we was doing. So that's on them.
Yeah. Listen, bro, let's be real. No one gave Man United a chance. Like, no one, innit? Everyone was like, they're gonna get hammered. It's gonna be even 4-0 to City and all that. I heard all that. But listen, man, what's your take on Ten Hag, man? His performance today, man. Obviously, he got his spot on, man. I know. Look, we've both criticized him, innit? Like, obviously, formation, his had like style of play and everything like that. But what was your overall reaction to Ten Hag and how he set up the team? Just, what's your take on Ten Hag?
Listen, today I got nothing, negative to say about Eric Ten Hag. He got his tactics spot on today. Everything was spot on. You know what I mean? He finally coached the team. His in-game management was on point. His subs were on point. You have to give credit where credit's due. This is not about being negative towards the manager. When we are criticizing a manager, we was criticizing him during the season from the performances we were seeing in the Champions League, in the league. You know what I mean? The performances wasn't up to the standards of a Manchester United and of a manager of managing Manchester United. So he deserved the criticism, but today he deserved nothing but plaudits. You know what I mean? And for me, for some people, this game may define their decision on Eric Ten Hag to say, yeah, let's keep him for 12 more months. But you have to look at the whole season. You have to judge it from the whole season. You can't just pin it on this game in particular. But for me, I always said to you, we had this conversation on this stream 3 weeks ago, that if Ineos was going to make a decision on Eric Ten Hag, it would have to be after the FA Cup. And I said that if he wins, that will warrant him a 12 more months on the job. For me, looking at the candidates that we've been linked to, the McKennas, the Poch, and the Tuchels, who two of them are great managers who I admire Dorley. I'm not really feeling the McKenna. It wouldn't be a bad shout to keep Eric Ten Hag for another year. It wouldn't
That's
be a
what I'm
bad
saying.
shout.
That's
It
what I said.
wouldn't be a bad shout.
Like I said, look, I made a video yesterday. Yeah, like I looked at the potential candidates. Yeah. Let's actually, you know what? Yeah, let's let's move on to Ten Hag. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I actually made a video yesterday, and I was talking about Ten Hag, and I looked at some of the potential candidates that could come in. Yeah.
yeah,
What I was saying is, yeah, if you're gonna bring someone like a McKenna,
yeah,
yeah, the club have to be clear on their strategy. Innit? Obviously, someone like a McKenna will have to be a long-term project, right? He's a
absolutely, yeah,
young manager. He's playing the right brand of football, whatever. But you need to give him 2 to 3 years to really build that squad, yeah,
yeah,
and get that style of play going on. Yeah, you can't just give it to McKenna and then after 6 months, if he's doing bad, get rid of him. What's the point? You
exactly,
might as well just keep Ten Hag, who's been
exactly.
there 2 years and he's won 2 trophies.
M-
Now,
More than
United
Arteta, by the
fans have
way.
to more than Arteta, more than Klopp in their
Yeah,
first 2 years,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, yeah, the fans, yeah, the Man United fans, the ownership, everyone involved with the club have to be very careful what you wish for. You
absolutely.
bring in a McKenna, are you ready to be patient for 2 to 3 years? Not win no trophies, but you're building the team, you're building the style of play, yeah? Are the fan base ready for that? Because I hear a lot of noise. I'm hearing a lot of noise, all style of play, whatever. Go tell that to Tottenham. Will Tottenham trade an FA Cup, yeah, for a style of play? Bro, they will.
You're
They
not wrong.
bloody
You're not
will.
wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Listen, keep
Yeah,
all the style of play, whatever you want, yeah. All I know is a United fan. I want to be every end of season. If you give me a trophy, I'm happy. Keep
yeah,
racking them trophies in. Keep piling them trophies. That's what this club is about, winning trophy. Yeah, style of play is great. We love it, whatever, yeah. But keep bringing them trophies in, yeah. But I'm just going to go back to you, yeah.
yeah.
They bring a McKenna in, yeah. How long are you giving him? Like how long are you willing to sacrifice, like having like a dry period, yeah? Like to bring in a young manager and kind of get his philosophy in. How long do you give McKenna?
McKenna would get the same time as Ollie. To be honest, I don't think he will last 3 years. I think he'll probably last a season and a half, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, a season and a half. He'll be out the door. You know what I mean? Like the first season will kind of be like, the process, and then second season he could be struggling before Christmas.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He could be struggling. So the fact that like me and you spoke yesterday, we spoke about McKenna's representative having a meeting with Manchester United. That should never been leaked. That should have never been leaked. That's poor because now it's kind
Compromising
of
the
you're
manager,
kind
man.
yeah, you're compromising the manager a day before the final. You know what I mean? Luckily, that didn't affect the players and they were able to perform and the manager was able to. If anything, I think that information kind of motivated Eric Ten Hag in a way. You know what I mean? Because all the slander he was getting from the media, you know what I mean? And then he was able to, that kind of motivated him in a way. You know what I'm saying? So the McKenna thing, I think we've got to ease on that. We've got Ineos has got to sit down with Eric Ten Hag first. He deserves that after this win today. He deserves to sit down, break it down to him. What do you want? What style of football you want to play? The players we're looking to attract, where we're looking to go in the next 5 years. And if he's on board with it, you keep him for 12 months. And if he does well, give him an extension. If he doesn't, you move him on. Either way, at least he knows what's going to be happening in the next 5 years. You know what I mean?
I think it's gone. I think it's gone. Those leaks here just a day before the FA Cup final. Trust me,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
that was there. That leak came out here to disrupt the team,
yeah.
demotivate the players, and just crush the manager, undermine the manager. Do you know what I mean? Think about it. You're the manager in the changing room. Rumors going on that you're getting sacked anyway. Whether you win or lose, you're getting sacked. Come on, that's
But at the same
disrespectful,
time
man.
as well, I hear what you're saying, and I totally agree with you. But at the same time as well, we got to look at who leaked that information that Man United
Exactly.
are meeting with McKenna. Who leaked it? So if you
Who
look at
leaked
the
that?
journalist, the journalist who leaked that, he's not a Manchester United journalist. He's a Chelsea journalist. So
Mm,
he's trying to. Who are Chelsea trying to get? McKenna, right?
yeah.
So he probably leaked that to say, you know what, they're trying to take our man. They're trying to get Michael Elise, who was a Chelsea player when he was young. So they're trying to distract us before we play a major final and distract our manager. I'd be like, yeah, let's cause a bit of ruckus here and there. But Ineos didn't come out and say and didn't deny the information as well. that's where it makes it a bit like, oh my god, like
That's how I
who
know
do
it's
you
gone,
believe?
bro.
Yeah, who do you
Bro, that's
believe?
how I know. That's how I know Ten Hag, unfortunately, he's gone, innit? Because
Yeah,
they haven't come out to back him. There's no
yeah,
statement from
yeah.
the club or anything like that. So that's how I know it's gone. But you know what? Yeah, stuff them. They don't deserve him. Let him go. I watched Ten Hag's conference after the match, and he said he's fine. If they don't want me, it's fine. I'll move on to another club. I'll win trophies because that's what I do. I win trophies.
He's not
He's got a
wrong.
point.
Yeah,
Trust
he's
me,
not
yeah,
wrong. Yeah,
Ineos here, this new leadership, this new ownership here, they have to be very careful
you
how
know
they're
what?
moving. They bring
Yeah,
in a McKenna, that guy flops in the first couple of games. It's on their neck.
of
They're
course.
gonna get it on their necks. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
right? Be careful what you wish for.
yeah, yeah. And I want to give Ineos a chance. I do want to give them a chance, but you made a claim to me off air about Ratcliffe being a broke billionaire. It's starting to kind of show because the money that they're saying we have for transfer during the summer, I'm starting to question him a bit. You know what I mean? Like that's probably why he's going after the McKenna because he's someone that's not going to demand a big transfers budget. He's someone that's probably like can't attract big players and
This
yeah,
this is what I said. Bro,
yeah. So
this is what I said. I don't mean to cut you. This is what
yeah,
I said. Yo, my last video, I said that the reason why they wouldn't bring in a Tuchel or a Poch is because those guys challenge authority.
yeah,
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 those
yeah, yeah,
guys will want to have a say on the transfers. Those
yeah,
guys will want to have a say on which players come in and what
yeah.
style of play and stuff like that. But with a McKenna, he's young. The
Yep,
Manchester United job is probably his dream. So
yep.
he'll be a yes man. He's a
Uh,
Southgate.
yeah,
He
he is.
he won't
Yeah,
he won't
yeah,
challenge authority.
yeah,
His job would just be coaching the team.
yeah.
Everything else, they'll
Exactly.
give him whatever play. He'll take whatever player. He won't complain. He will just coach the team. And if you look across the board, yeah, Chelsea, they got rid of Poch because he challenged them. He wanted to
Yeah,
have more say on the transfers, right? Bayern
and
Munich,
Tuchel as well.
again, Bayern Munich got rid of Tuchel because, again, he was challenging the people above. Who they getting?
Yeah,
Vincent Company, young up-and-coming manager who won't complain. Is his dream job. You just get on with it. We're starting to see a shift in the model. We're starting to see people like Mourinho, Conte, all these other great managers of the like being overlooked. Can you imagine Conte, Mourinho, no jobs, but the likes of Vincent Company, McKenna are getting
yeah,
jobs
yeah,
because the model is shifting in it. They don't want
yeah.
these experienced managers no more who are going to challenge them. These new owners want young managers coming in that won't challenge them.
No, it makes sense. You're totally right. When you actually analyze it, you're spot on. You're spot on. You're spot on.
Do you know what I mean?
It's
So
crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, because you never thought someone like a Vincent Company, who just got relegated with Burnley, will have the Bayern Munich job. This is
Bayern
crazy.
Munich, bro,
This
this
is
is
crazy.
crazy. Do you
Like
know who Bayern Munich is? I think people are
this.
looking at like they're
This is
looking at like
crazy.
Alonso. They're looking at Alonso, Jabi Alonso. They're thinking, okay, if he works, we can work.
That's that.
Boy,
There you go. Everything you've just said equivalates to as Xavi Alonso. He's the
it's
blueprint.
Xavi Alonso
He's the blueprint. He's the
and
blueprint. So they're
Arteta,
trying to follow that. Yeah.
Arteta at Arsenal. They're looking at
Yeah.
that model.
Exactly. Yeah.
Arteta at
Yeah.
Arsenal, Javi Alonso at Leverkusen. They're thinking, ooh, that's the way to go. Get a young
Exactly.
manager
Yeah.
who's playing the good brand of football. Get him in. They won't challenge us. But boy, Manchester United is a whole different beast, bro.
I feel like that model can work at certain clubs, but it's like you said, a Man United. I don't know. Maybe that one there. Even Bayern Munich. They're the giant of German football, and you're going after unexperienced manager like Company. Like we loved him as a footballer, but he's unproven as a manager, and so is McKenna. So if Man United are going down that road, it's like you said, you have to be very very careful with this appointment. Very very careful. If anything, for me, like I said, I would stick with Eric Ten Hag for another 12 months.
Exactly.
I'll stick with him for another
That's
12
what I'm
months.
saying. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. And the thing is, yeah, we've seen the difference. Look at you had Martinez, Varane at the back today. Yeah, just
brilliant.
two defenders. That's like the second time they've played together all season.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you know
They
what I
were
mean? So I'm
brilliant.
thinking that's what they were brilliant. They had Haaland
Yeah,
in their pocket. Do you know what I mean? So
brilliant.
imagine Eric Ten Hag, what he said after the post match interview. He goes, look, imagine I had a solid back four the whole season.
Mm.
Like, do you know what I mean? Obviously, look, it's not an excuse. Okay, a lot of the people are not asking this question. Yeah, the teams that finished top four. Yeah, so
Yeah,
Liverpool, Arsenal. Oh, sorry, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Villa.
Aston Villa. Yeah,
Aston Villa. How many injuries did they have all season?
not that many.
Do you remember Arsenal? Arsenal were starting the same 9 players every game.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
The Arsenal's back four was pretty much the same the whole season, apart from
yeah,
Timber who got injured in the Community Shield.
yeah,
Aston
yeah. In the
Villa,
community shield. Yeah,
same Aston Villa, same team every game. Man
yeah,
City, yeah, De Bruyne, I know that, but their back line, no one's injured. Maybe John Stones, but they've got another 4 replacements ready to come on that are world class.
yeah.
If
Akanji. Yeah, all them guys there.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. If you look at the teams that finished top 4, they had no injury problems. Look
yeah,
at Newcastle last season. Finished top 4, no injury problems last season. This season, injury problems, finish 8th. I mean 7th, but obviously now they're not even in Europe because United took the final Europa spot league. But what I'm saying is, yeah, if we actually look carefully, people are like, oh yeah, but everyone had injuries. No, if you look at the teams that finish in the top 4, they had the least amount of injuries to their squad. Yeah, therefore the team selection wasn't disrupted.
yeah. That's why Arsenal were kind of pushing for the league title, in a sense, because none of their big players got injured. You
None
know
of
what I
them.
mean?
They were
So
starting the
yeah,
same 9 players every game.
yeah.
Saka played every game.
He played every game. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Do you know what I
You're
mean?
right.
But yeah, listen, obviously, look, great win today. Marvelous performance. I gave everyone an 8.
Yeah.
Kobe Maino, what a great player is gonna do. He's gonna do great things in the Euro.
Oh
But
man.
final one, he's gonna be great to use. But final one with you. Yeah, where does Man United go from here now? Like, obviously, look, it's a positive end to the season. I say it's a successful season because in terms of the league, yeah, bad. But in terms of the season, of the winning the FA Cup, I salvaged the season, and also we get Europa League back in Europe. So,
Yeah.
what's next for the club, bro?
Listen, just going back to what you said, we ended the season on a high. Like you said, we salvaged the season here. This FA Cup win not only gets us back in Europe, but we dump one of our rivals into the Europa Conference League. You know what I mean? Newcastle are not even in Europe no more. You know what I mean? So that's a plus there. It's a good end to the season for us. But in terms of United going forward, we need to get Dan Ashworth through the door first. That's the first thing we need to
Why?
do.
He's not even through the door yet.
No, he's still going through a bit of legal problems with Newcastle. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Once that's done, get him through the door. Ineos, have a sit down with Eric Ten Hag. Lay out everything, assess his performance from the season, and come up with a plan. Either you keep him or either he moves on. We need to know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? What's the next move here? You know what I mean? So we can move forward, so we can focus on transfers. We can focus on building for next season. We need to know who's leaving the club. You know what I mean? All these things need to happen during the summer for us to move forward, because there's a lot of football being played in the summer. You got the Euros, you got the Copa America, and there's players that are going to be playing in the Olympics for their countries. So not many players are going to be available in terms of transfer. So we need to do our transfers very quickly before all these things, kick off. So everything is okay. 24 hours now. Have fun, enjoy. But as soon as that 24 hours is finished, straight to work, building for the next season.
Yeah, definitely. Now you're right, but I think Ten Hag gone by Monday. Once the dust settles,
yeah,
I'm thinking Wednesday, maybe end of the week, Friday. I think we will know. I think they've made a decision, and I think I really think is McKenna. I think McKenna's coming in.
We'll talk about that.
As a Man United fan, I'll support whatever manager is at the helm minute. That's what we do. I'm a Man United fan first before any manager. So I support the team and whoever's leading it. But I just hope the fans are patient you know, if he's Ten Hag or McKenna or whoever comes in, I just hope that the fans are patient and also they give the manager enough time to build that team. And if it means that no trophies for 2-3 years, then so be it, because that's what you want, innit? As long as you're getting good football, that's what a lot of these guys are saying. Great football. Well, go ask Tottenham fans and all that. They'll have something else to say about it. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal this season, great football, no trophy, second place again. Do you know what I mean? So, bloody hell. But why a win, though, eh? Hey, that statement, that statement there, do you know what I mean? It didn't age well.
It didn't age well
too. It didn't age well too. But listen, Big A, I know you're busy, but yeah, listen, thanks for coming on, man.
No, definitely, man. Listen, you know, glory, Man United. You know what I mean? We celebrate this FA Cup win. You know what I mean? This is a time to be positive, not negative. You know what I mean? So, like you said, we will focus on all the noise in the next 24 hours. But right now, let's celebrate this win, man. Come on, United. Come on,
man. Listen, everyone watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the link. Do you know what I mean? We really appreciate that. Me and Big A will be back. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna do a proper recap. Yeah, what we're gonna do is probably come in during the week. We'll do a proper recap. Yeah. We look at the tactics and all that. We analyze all the goals and everything. We do a proper thing. So, yeah, we're gonna come back to you anyway. But once again, man, thanks for coming on, Big A. I appreciate you, bro.
Come on, bro.
Peace.
Anytime. Peace.
One.